Hello, I'm gonna make this quick. Um, so it's been a minute since I've been to a GameStop, and since I still, appreciate some things, certain things, um, I saw that there was gonna be an exclusive Chopper, Tony Chopper from One Piece, Funko Pop with the cotton candy, and I'm like, man, once it hits Funko's website, which of course it will, it'll probably be a little hard to get. It'll probably sell out immediately, but you can pre-order from GameStop since it's their exclusive, and guarantee that you get it. Even maybe get a discount because of my that little membership game they play. And I pull up. It's about 5:50 Pacific Standard Time PM, and there's a line outside, and I'm like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Why is there a line outside of GameStop? And come to find out, when I walk in, there's like four workers that are there, um, saying like basically we are not doing any transactions. The only thing we're doing is the transactions for the people coming in to get the Switch, because technically the Switch drops today or tonight. And I'm like, okay, but like you're literally gonna close the store and not take any of the business just for people to get a Switch? And then I'm like, but wait, why have they been out here? Because they said that people have been out here since 6 this morning. I'm like, why are they out here since 6 this morning? He said because basically other stores canceled their pre-orders, like Walmart, Target, whatever, Best Buy, etc., and they had some extra ones. So people were coming in since 6 this morning to try to see if they can get the extra ones. So I'm like, wow. Now, I say all that to say this. The fact that people are going to this extent for the Switch 2, that is really sad. Now, look, I get it. I get secondary market. I get things that are popular. I get it. Like, I get it. Like, I get it. Like, I have the big into energy. I have other Funko Pops. I have Funko Pops that people would have paid $1,000 for, or that still would pay $1,000 for. I understand the hype. I understand when people try to just get what's popular or get something that they like. I get it to a certain extent. The reason why I say certain extent is because in this situation, in this case, if you've done your history regarding the Switch 2, it's overpriced, under-delivers, and the games that you're going to play on them are going to be overpriced. On top of the fact that you'll be renting the games and will not own the games because they're not even continuing to produce cartridges to a certain extent. Like, what's on the cartridge will have to talk online in order for you to actually play the game. Like, the game itself, you won't be able to play them offline. Now, I understand that might not be the case for every game, but just the fact that they're even entertaining that for any percentage, for I don't care if it's 5%, but to my understanding, it's more than 5%. And once they open the door to that, it just goes from there. Because basically taking away you having physical media and physical games. So the fact that these people are supporting this crap, not to mention, how can I forget the increase in fluctuation? I said overpriced, so I did address it. But the fact that you're going to be paying like $80, $90 for a game that is not even the best of the best. It's not better than some of the computer games. It's not going to be better than a PS5 or PS6 game, and you're still going to be paying that kind of money for it. Yeah, I'm good. I all I could do, honestly, is laugh. I mean, everybody's cool to do what they want to do, but realistically, I'm sorry. Hi. Oh, Labubu's, yeah. So I almost started missing stuff. So I was just commenting on the fact that, I'm over here at GameStop, and I mean, people will wait outside next to trash. Like, yeah, that's oversized trash. And there's a Chipotle over there. I don't know why this is at this particular Chipotle, but the grease trap smells like sewage. It's horrible. But the fact that they've been here since 6 this morning, supposedly for this Switch 2 drop, I can't. But, you know, again, I have waited overnight for some Funko Pop drops, or for not so much a Funko Pop drop, but, well, yeah, technically a Funko Pop drop, because it'll be like for the like New York Comic Con, or like conventions, like, you know, San Diego Comic Con, New York Comic Con, stuff like that. And of course, I've waited overnight. Not of course, but I also have waited overnight for doing signatures, like getting a signing from, like, when Demon Slayer first came out, you know, certain signatures I wanted or whatever. But I do not do any of that anymore at all. I'm done. But when I did do it, it was something for that moment, meaning there wasn't any like long-term repercussions. For the most part, maybe the item that I was camping overnight for would drop in price, but ultimately I was only paying like $15-20 for it at most anyway. In the case of signatures, I'm paying, you know, paying for a signature that ain't worth nothing, but technically the signature alone would definitely up the value of whatever pop I was getting signed. So there was that. And as I try not to get into a car accident, all right, drive Ionis. Anyway, so ultimately my staying out overnight, waiting in the line for long hours, was not a long-term investment type of situation. For people standing out all night for a Switch 2, like I said, number one, it's overpriced right out the gate. Completely overpriced right out the gate. Because the level and the quality and what the machine can do is not even at the level of the PS5 or the Xbox Series X. And they're 5 years old. So you're buying something that's already outdated the second you buy it. It's already outdated. And it's not like a PC. You won't be upgrading it. So not only are you buying something that's overpriced and outdated as far as technology and what you can get from it, the games that, sure, they're going to have exclusive games that you can't play anywhere else, but the trade-off is you're going to pay more than the value of any game that's out. But, you know, I guess if you're a Nintendo person, if that's your thing, then so be it. I own a regular Switch, and I couldn't tell you when the last time I turned that thing on. It's literally been years. I literally have an unopened copy of the second Zelda game, like, and I have the first Zelda game, and I haven't played either one for like, I literally haven't played either one. My daughter played the first one, but the second one I bought, never even opened it. I mean, I literally got the Switch for my daughter for the most part, but then secretly I really got it because it was the only system that had the new X-Men game, or the game where you had all access to all the X-Men characters, because the X-Men characters and Marvel characters were kind of my thing. But even after a while, because of the way the game was, it was just kind of rinse and repeat, like more repeat without even rinsing, and it was a little frustrating. But, you know, it was always cool just to have a Switch too, because, you know, certain games you can get. And I have like I've probably got like 8 or 9 games on the Switch, like maybe 10. But again, I don't play it. So I play my PS5. And I don't travel and play games. Like I don't play games on the go. So anyway, again, it's just not for me. But even for those who it is for, I really question. And you saw the video. I mean, you saw me I showed you the people in line. And I'm not trying to pass judgment or nothing, but the reality is the reality. Most of these people that are buying a Switch 2, if they're not buying it to flip it, and they're buying it because they're going to open it and play it, I just don't believe that the majority of the people that are doing this have expendable cash upwards of $1,000, which once you're done with paying for everything, the new game, the new controllers, all of that, you're going to be close up to $1,000. And then every time a new game comes out, that's going to be another $90, $100. Now, realistically, can basically poor people afford that? Yes, they can, but priority-wise, probably not the best thing to do, because goodness knows, there are going to be some times where something on the car needs fixing, or something needs to be done with the house, the apartment, or something in your life that actually matters, that has real meaning to your life, is going to need an extra $100 to $500. And because you invested and ultimately wasted your money on something like a Switch 2, and that you continue to invest in by supporting their ecosystem and buying their games that are overpriced, just as a bad look. And that's really all I had to say. I mean, again, I understand everybody can do what they want, and that's cool, but it just tells the people in business and the people that are in control of these situations that American consumers are definitely not the most intelligent, and they will just buy and buy and buy until they die. And that's why they treat us the way they do. Because realistically, if we as people and consumers stood together and demanded quality for what we trade off for our hard-earned money, then we could get better products. But if we just accept any shiny new thing with a button just because, for whatever reason, and they jack up the prices and we just pay it no matter what, like, just raise the price for no reason, even though the value of it is not worth that price, you're just going to keep raising the value for no reason. Not a good look. But anyway, that's all I wanted to share. And I know people were like, I'm not watching anyway, but there's your cute little boo-boo. Say hi. Say hi, I'm the boo-boo. Well, I'm not the boo-boo, really. I'm really, who am I? I'm Cece. Cece or Zizi? That's my name, I think. And then my friend's over here. Hold on, let me get my friend. Hi. Look at me. I'm a Dodger fan. I have my Otani jersey on. I know you can't see it because I'm so thick. I'm thick. I'm a thick little boo-boo. Little boo-boo thickness. That's so cute. I'm like quiet and stuff, So that's me. I'm a little boo-boo too. And then my friend over here. Let me go get my friend. Yeah, me too. Yeah, we're little boo-boos. So we say hi. We're little boo-boos. And love you.